Is there a reason you get to school so early?
I'm just happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my way of knowing. Just happy and full of passion about being here.
Hey, all, it's Donnie. Welcome back to Teachers Passing Notes. That man that you just heard from, his name is Mark Hurd. And after spending 30 plus years in the military, he actually achieved the rank of major, decided to retire, got certified to teach, and has actually spent the last few years teaching 8th grade business at West Jessamine Middle School in Jessamine County, Kentucky. So after thanking him for his service, I wanted to talk with him about some of the things that he learned while serving that he's then able to transfer into the classroom.
It's always, how can I make it better? How can I turn this around? How can I see the positive, if there is any, in this negative situation?
So even though Mark's only been teaching for a little over 3 years, he picked up on the fact very quickly that one of the most important things a teacher can do is to listen to her or his students.
We want everyone, my mindset is that everyone see themselves and know that they are important, because we're going to make sure that that we know it's important, because we're going to highlight it.
I was really interested to chat with him to see if he kept in touch with any former students.
First students, okay.
Mm-hmm.
They were all over the place, okay. My most challenging class ever was him. And
I'm thinking of mine right now, by the way.
And so instead of writing him up into others and having them stay in CIA, this is what I did. I talked with the vice principal and said, hey, we got about 5, 6 students that I would like to have lunch with for a week. And so I said, I want to talk with them about me, more about me, and my story of how I started in the military and how I came to be here. We just talked. They heard it, but I could really go into detail with him and 5 other students. And so the vice principal agreed to it. After the week was over, at the last day of that week, this is what happened. He said, Mr. Hurd, can we come back and have lunch with you every day? I said, sure. I swear this happened. Okay. I said, sure. So he came back the next week. This is the first semester of my first year teaching. He came back. When he came back, he brought five other people, total of 15, 20, 30. Listen, I'm serious. About 55 people, right, at any given time was in my classroom during lunch. And so the students, they're really territorial. The students some of the 55 students said to the other students who came, hey, what are y'all doing here? I say, hey, everyone is welcome. Always remember that. Everyone is welcome. Now, it ended really good, because the student said, Mr. Hurd, I heard about you. I see it's true. And so they came and it just started. That was really, I want to say, the start of relationship building. And knowing that every opportunity is an opportunity, it may be negative, but it's also an opportunity to put a positive spin on it. And you just have to be open to it and not be so, I'm talking about teachers now, not be so quick to penalize a student for doing wrong.
So this doesn't mean that students can just get away with anything in our classrooms. Instead, it means that we as teachers should be showing them the grace that they need to be successful.
We can't do it all. We're not perfect, but we can make a difference. We can do that. We can do that. It just requires sacrifice, time, energy, and a little bit of money.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can save the making sure that schools are funded properly discussion for another video. But in the meantime, thanks for joining us for another episode of Teachers Passing Notes. I'm Donnie Piercey. If you have not done it yet, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. If you have not done it yet as well, in the description, we've got a link to our Facebook group, which we're just launching recently on Instagram. I'd love to connect with you all in there. And in the meantime, new video coming out next week, and look forward to passing some more notes your way. After learning that Mark had spent 30 plus years in the military, don't know what that was. It's a squirrel.